Welcome back to another episode of Shadow Talk. Today we'll be discussing decentering man, reclaiming your energy, voice, and life. So, let's talk about it. Decentering man, that is. Not because you don't want love, not because you don't believe in partnership, but because you're ready to call your energy home. Too many of us were raised to orbit around men, to shapeshift for their attention, to self-abandon for approval, to see love as something you earn, not something you are. And in that constant performing, we forget how much we're giving away. Centering a man takes more energy than we realize. It's the mental load of overanalyzing texts, tone, and silences. It's the emotional labor of managing his moods before he even names them. It's the spiritual exhaustion of tying your self-worth to someone else's presence. It drains your creativity, because now your mind is replaying conversations instead of birthing ideas. It robs your rest because your nervous system is on alert, waiting to feel safe, seen, or chosen. It disrupts your connection to self because you keep asking, what did I do wrong? Instead of, what do I actually need? It's like holding your breath in someone else's story. You can survive that way, but not thrive. You know you're centering a man when your peace depends on how he's showing up or not. You cancel your own needs to stay available. You feel unsettled, even when nothing is technically wrong. You're more focused on being enough for him than being real with yourself. Here's the invitation. When you feel that energy pull, pause and choose to do something that brings you back to you. Breathe. Literally put your hand on your chest and remind yourself, I'm here. Ask, is this about him? Or is this about me needing deeper connection with myself? Do something nourishing that has nothing to do with him. Light a candle, move your body. Call a friend who sees you. These small shifts are powerful because every time you choose yourself, your soul breathes again. And here's what happens when you do. Your nervous system begins to relax. Your inner voice gets louder than your overthinking. You remember your joy, your rhythm, your magic. You stop trying to be less so someone can finally see you, because you see yourself now. And that's magnetic. Not because you're chasing, but because you're rooted. So if no one ever told you, you don't have to exhaust yourself for love. You don't have to bleed emotionally to prove you're worthy. You don't have to shrink just to be held. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to take up space. You're allowed to pull your energy back, completely, unapologetically, until love meets you where you are. You are not a background character in your own life. You are the center. Until next time, I'll be here, waiting in the shadows.